Hello friends, welcome to Finance MCQ. Friends, today we will discuss the vacancy released by Bank Note Paper Mill India Private Limited. So let's start the video. Friends, Bank Note Paper Mill is a joint venture of Securities Printing Minting Corporation of India Limited. It's a Government of India enterprise, and BRBN PML. It's a subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. So they have released the recruitment notification for various posts. So there is a vacancy for Manager Finance and Accounts. There is one vacancy available for unreserved category candidate. Then there is a vacancy for Assistant Manager Finance and Accounts. There is a one vacancy for unreserved category and one vacancy for OBC category candidates. Now let's discuss this vacancy in detail. Online application is already started from 25th September and last date of receipt of online application is 25th October. So 1 month is given by them to fill up this application form. Now eligibility, qualification and other criteria. So for Manager Finance and Accounts, one vacancy available. Upper age limit is 40 years and cutoff date is 25th October 2024. So by this date you should be 40 years or less, then only eligible. Now essential qualification asked is also having the same cutoff date, that is 25th October. So by this date you should be meeting your qualification also. So here the qualification asked is a full-time graduate with minimum 60% marks along with chartered accountant degree. So you have to be a full-time graduate. Here the distance graduation will not work. Along with that, a CA degree is essential. Now post qualification experience is also asked. Here the post qualification experience asked is 10 years in the relevant field, that is financial institution handling finance, accounts, treasury, credit, internal audit, budget preparation, etc. And applicant working in a regular basis in PSU government should have, out of the total experience, minimum 2 years regular service should be in one grade below, that is in CDA pattern, pay scale in pay level 10, that is 56,100 to 1,75,500, or you should be in E3 grade or equivalent IDA pattern of 60,000 to 1,80,000, or if applicant is working in the private sector, he should be drawing an annual CTC of 10 lakh or above, then only eligible. And here the important point to note is articleship experience will not be counted. Now for Assistant Manager Finance and Accounts, there are two vacancies. One is for unreserved category and one is for OBC category candidate. Upper age limit is 30 years. Here requirement is a full-time graduate with minimum 60% marks from any university. Along with that, you need to be a chartered accountant or a cost management accountant, then only eligible. Here the post qualification experience asked is 2-year relevant experience. So in this case 2 years experience is asked, and again articleship experience will not be considered. Examination fee and other charges. Here candidate need to pay rupees 800 as an application fee or examination fee, and if you are belonging to SC, ST, PWBD category candidate, then you need to just make an intimation charges of rupees 300. Now pay scale remuneration, that is remuneration. So here for the manager post you will be in the pay level 11 and minimum basic pay will be 69,700, and for assistant manager you will be in the pay level 8 and the basic pay will be 52,000, and apart from the basic pay you will be paid DA at 53%, HRA, then all other allowances and perks and perquisites of the company as per their rules. Now selection process, very important. Friends, for the post of assistant manager, selection will be based on online test and personal interview. And for the post of manager, selection will be based on 2 rounds. First round of selection will be based on online test. So again, for the manager as well as for the assistant manager, there will be an online test which will be taken for shortlisting candidate in the ratio of 1:10. That is with regards to the manager post and not with regards to the assistant manager post. And second round of selection, a maximum 10 candidates based on the merit could be called for the next round of manager selection. And second round shall comprise of 3 sections, that is written test, group discussion and personal interview. And final selection will be based on cumulative scores obtained in the various mode of selection in the second round only. So for manager, you have to go through 2 rounds. First round will be the online objective test, and then there will be the second round. Shortlisted candidate will be called in the ratio of 1:10. There you will again have a written test, group discussion and personal interview, and then based on that final selection will be done. Now structure for online test for manager and assistant manager finance is mentioned. Here it will be in 2 parts. Part 1 will be your non-technical syllabus covering the logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, English language, and part B will consist of professional knowledge. Here you will have 50 questions on professional knowledge, and each question will have 1 mark, so 50 marks for the professional knowledge, and rest non-technical syllabus will have a 30 marks. So like this, total 80 marks paper will be there, and you will be provided 90 minutes time. And friends, your online examination, there will be a negative marking for wrong answer. 1/4 marks will be deducted. Here they have mentioned for for every wrong answer 0.25 marks will be deducted, and the cutoff marks is required to clear this examination is 45%. So you need to score at least 45% to make yourself eligible for the next round. Now how to apply? Friends, you have to apply through online mode only by visiting website of the company as mentioned here under career section, and step-by-step process is mentioned. You can check them. I will provide the notification link in the description, so you can go through the notification in detail. And rest step-by-step process is mentioned. So that's all in this video, friend. If you are meeting the eligibility criteria, then you should definitely give it a try and apply for this post, since you will get a good exposure working in a PSU company. Though it's a private limited company, it doesn't mean that you won't get all the benefits of a PSU company. You will get the benefits. So do give it a try. So thank you so much for watching this video till the end.